Generic greetings and welcome to Teardown. Today's beverage is a nice cup of tea, very traditional. So Teardown is a voxel-based physics puzzle game that essentially tasks you with mainly breaking into places and stealing things, and you'll do so using equal measure of lateral thinking, creativity, and extreme violence. It's a game I've played for about 2 hours now, so first impressions only, and it is in early access, so obviously typical disclaimers apply, nothing is final, everything is subject to change, there's going to be bugs to be squished here, there, etc., and also just generally more stuff added, but overall quite enjoying it, so I thought I would show you a little bit of the game. This is the Lockheed Teardown Services, our base of operations. Let's open the door, go inside, and we will grab a mission, and we'll obviously do one of these together. As always, links in the description so you can check the game out yourself, and let's just check the computer. So we have many different missions, obviously several which I've completed. We've also got tools which we unlock as we play the game, and different upgrades, but obviously they do cost money. Either way, I'm going to go over to probably missions and then to this one here, which I've not yet completed. In fact, I haven't even attempted it. So this is the GPS devices. Steal GPS devices from Lee's boats and get the log files from her harbour office and play. There is a little bit of a story that goes along with it. I wouldn't say story, more little base narrative, but I obviously try to avoid all of that. So first things first, you can see that it is, very, well, it's voxel based, but it is very, very pretty indeed. In terms of graphics settings, normally I don't go into them, but I should point out that this is a fairly big system hog. I am running this currently at my native resolution, which is 2K, on medium graphics. I found between medium and high there's very little difference personally. Depth of field, barrel distortion, and motion blur I've disabled because I just don't like, well, certainly don't like depth of field and motion blur, and the barrel distortion is weird. It just makes everything, like, well, you can see curved. If I stand next to what should be a flat surface, you can see it's just all curved, and it just starts to give me motion sickness, so all of that is off, and there you are. Anyway, yes, as I said, it is a fairly stylized game, but a fairly pretty one at that. However, we should focus on really our objectives. So if we press tab, we can see we have a map which we can scroll in and out and move around. It says the GPS devices. Steal GPS devices from Lee's boats and get the log files from the harbour office. Security. Wired alarm boxes, breaking an alarm box or wire triggers the alarm. So if we look at our primary targets, which is shown in the yellow here, we have a primary target up here, we have a primary target to the top right, and then obviously one on the bottom right as well. We also have secondary objectives which you don't need to accomplish, one in the boathouse. We can click on those and it'll show you what they'll look like in case you were wondering what they were like, and also one over at this boat on the left as well. Our exit point is this location, which cannot be moved, and basically as soon as I trigger the alarm, I then have 1 minute and 1 minute only to get at minimum all of the primary objectives. So I would need to pick up something from there, pick up something from there, and pick up something from there, and then get back to this location. So would I be able to pick up that, drive over here with that boat, or swim, gather these in a minute? No, I don't think I would. So we need to think about possible solutions to that. Now, there's lots of vehicles in the game and lots of things that we can break, and that's the whole point of the game. So what I'm thinking of immediately is that I bring, it looks to be a boat and trailer. Hopefully that will drive, and we can drive this trailer down here and then along to this area, and it's right next to the exit van. So that's the first one. This looks to be on a trawler, and it is moored up, but hopefully we can break those moorings and then drive this right around. Pilot, I guess, would be a better term. This one is the point of contention. A bit of a sticky wicket, I think this is going to be, because it is inside. So we're going to check out that one first. Let's go ahead and go across this bridge, which that could also be a point. If we go for the secondary objective. Oh, does it right? Ah, we can actually raise the bridge and lower the bridge, which is potentially useful, but we'll see. We're going to go past the BT officers there and over to here. Now, we've also got things like the grub grill and stuff, and you might think, well, what's the point in some of these buildings if there's no objectives in? Well, a lot of these buildings will hide valuables and cash, so we will be able to get those basically for the cash in order to upgrade. Anyway, open this door, and oh, it seems to be locked. Well, we do have a sledgehammer, and you can see it will break like so. And also, yes, we can pretty much break anything. Now, there is a hierarchy of materials, so obviously wood, very easily breakable by the hammer, but the hammer against a steel lamppost or whatever, a metal lamppost, doesn't really work. We do, however, have things like a blowtorch, which we can use to cut that up, and oh, the light's gone out. And also, for some reason, a shotty. Because why not? Yeah, actually, there's a test. That's supposed to be a life ring. Does it float? Brilliant. It's been thought of. Anyway, back through the hole that we've made, and I'm going to check here. It seems to be in the offices behind us. So through here, and in here. And that seems to be what we have to steal. So we have the desktop there, and the alarm system. As soon as I pick that up, that alarm will trigger, and then I have a minute. So that's not good. I'm just going to send this through the window, and yeah, that broke. Send that through the window. Come on, get out through the window, and yeah, okay, this is becoming a potential problem. Let's get that sent. And oh, that was close. You saw what happened is there when the thing moved, it almost broke it. Pretty much everything in the game can be broken. Or I think almost everything, yes, can be broken. And most things can be moved. Some things are static. Things like the tethers for one of the boats, I believe, was stuck, so I wasn't able to pick that up. But we're actually going to look at a separate one here. If you're also wondering, can you just go through the floor? Yeah, you can do that. Also, you can just, if you take all the foundations out and around the building, it won't just float like in other, like, well, prime example, Minecraft, but other voxel games are also available. It will just collapse and crumble, and yeah. I don't know if other forces are going to be added into the game, and that's a nice pair of binoculars there, which is worth 60. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if any other forces are going to be added into the game, but we shall see. Oh, here we are. So this is one of the things I was on about. So this thing here, I don't think we'll be able to get out the ground. No, so there's a bit in there that we just can't remove. So this thing, the only way to get this boat over there, hang on, no, over there, is to literally pick that up and then drive over. But I have no idea what speed that boat is, nor do I really know if we'll be able to get any of the others. Well, that's one we can't move, and this is one we can't really move. So my best course of action is to assume that both of these can be moved, bring them over here, and then maybe pick this up, get in a car, drive round to there, get in the boat, drive to there, jump out and exit. That's going to be already that's going to be pushing it. But the game is about experimentation and iteration, so that's what we will do. Let's just try that, and if it doesn't work, then we know for next time. So I'm going to get in this vehicle and drive around, and oh, good grief, yeah, I've just completely, absolutely ate the side of that building. Right, that's bad. So yes, that's broke the car a little bit. Anyway, through the gates here, and they are, yeah, they do open automatic, which is good. So we'll go through here and... Okay, that was not so much automatic, more than manual override. Why did that not open? Oh, because it's not an automatic gate. Right, I'll just open that and ignore the huge amount of damage we've caused to both the vehicle and to the gate. And we'll continue around here. And this one is also not... Oh, is it a gate we can open? Yes, we can. So let's just bring this back here. I'm just going to park it in this corner. There we go. Job done. Don't need that vehicle. Loads of other vehicles on the map, so let's just go up and close that to there. As I said, you can pretty much break anything you like. So I'm going to show you, say, the extinguisher. No, that's wrong. Flamer. And can I get that way? And you see, it would fall as it should do. I mean, the problem with that now is that I've got that stuck, but yeah, it's fine. Right, so this is the boat that we have to get over there. Actually, technically, we don't have to get the boat over there. Our objective is to get the GPS device on the back of it, which is that. But we can get in this and then go around. So I'm going to reverse up a little bit, and we'll just head this way. Past the forklift, which I think you can get into. In fact, I know you can get into because I've been in one before. Just knock the boat a little bit there. It's not a big problem. It is a rental after all. And then we just come around here, drive through here, and then the problem is, for a start, the brakes are not very good on this. But to be fair, it is wet. these gates are always closed. Let's try and make sure that they're always open. And the way to do that is not to reverse into the vehicle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I've already broke part of this pipe work, which is now bending down. It's going to cause me some issues. Anyway, I'm going to just clip the gate controller on the top right here, and whoopsie daisy, there's that done. I'll put that in the sea in a moment for some magnificus to pick up in 50 years. And then I don't know if it can break. I assume you can break the control for the bridge, but I don't want to try and find out. And then through here and bash into that, which is now cleared, and we'll just gently park this in the corner like so. Okay, that is good. We will probably leave that where it is, actually. That lamppost is doing a great job at holding that up. This gate we'll, let's say, put in there. We don't need any of that. And I don't think I really need to fling all of this in there. I don't know if some of it disappears after a while. I'm really not too sure. It doesn't seem to, but maybe some bits do. Anyway, we have now got this a bit closer to home. What I'll do is go and park this pretty much next to our objective. And because, like I say, we need to get out of that. So, there we go. So there is one of them right next to our main objective. So, well, that's where we have to exit. And we have one just on the back here. So we can pick that up and literally exit there. So that is fine. What else do we need? Look back at the map. We can see that we have a secondary objective in this boathouse and a primary objective over there. Now, this does seem to be moored up, and I think I'll be able to remove the moorings and then drive that around to here. The one in here, however, I really have no idea. So I'm going to go inside and see what it is like. We will open up the gates here, and we can see that it is a boat without a motor. That's the motor, actually. I wonder if you can attach it. No, that didn't attach it. Okay. So we should be able to remove the connections. Let me just get the blowtorch here. And, yep, there's one of the connections removed. And, oh, two of the connections removed. I hope it doesn't go in the water, because that could be an issue. And there we go. So that is actually a bit on fire. Let's put that out. Right. And look at the way the smoke all billows around. Wow. Just from a technical standpoint, this is amazing. This boat's actually quite light. That is quite light. Alright, okay. I was going to put it in the water and push it round, but we can drag it back. And I think what I'll do, I will try and utilize the crane. So, we gently bring the crane round. He says, smashing straight through part of the wall. And we will... Yeah, that bit of the pipework broke there. That's fine. There was nothing flammable in there now. And I've managed to swing the crane bit round. I want to get it so that it's just so in the middle, and then we'll latch on, pick it up, and there we go. Right, good. So we'll gently bring this back and come around here. And just park it up. That's fine. Bit of vegetation being removed there. Ooh, oh, good grief! So you can see part of the boat is breaking. But there's all two lined up, and we'll let that go, lift that up, and there we go. So, regardless of what we do, we can come here, pick it up, exit. Literally a couple of seconds. Good. We're going to run past now, and we'll check out over here. Sip of beverage. Nice. And we'll check out, where was it? It was this thing here, wasn't it? So, it looks to be a tugboat. Also a big crane there as well. So, can we break these? Shotgun. Yes. There's two of the moorings. I think there was a third yet. I don't even know if this can move yet, by the way, so there's only one way to find out. Also, big problem. How do I get on board? Done. There we go. We're on board. Good. And, oh, that's where the target is. Right, we can... Oh, we can go inside. Be rude not to. Oh, it's underwater. Okay. But that is some valuables worth 40. Lubricant. Yeah, this is underwater. It looks like it doesn't... because it's not tanked, it doesn't have the water out, which is a shame. Which I find is always something to... it always bugs me slightly, but understand that it is an extremely difficult problem. And, oh, this drives actually quite well. So we'll take a hard turn to port. And head over there. Actually, what I might do is back it in. Yeah. Back it in. Stop there. And... actually, let's check. So if the primary objective is there, we know we have to go for that one. There's one there as well. If I park... Oh, and there's one there as well, though. I was originally going to pick that up, get in the car, drive round, jump in that, I'll get that, get on the speedboat and then drive round. What if I do it a different way? I open this bridge, I bring this all the way back and park it around here. And then when we pick up the primary, we jump in that boat, drive round to this boat, pick that up, get back in the speedboat, and then get on board somehow this, and then pick up the rest. Okay, we will give it a go. So I'm going to gently back the boat up. And I do mean gently. I don't mean to say that, oh, look, no, we've crashed into the back of this for any fake jeopardy. I genuinely want to just sort of park it about there. Get out. Forget where the door is. There we are. And I will... A little bit further back, I think we can go. A bit further back. And just gently... There we go, that should be about right. Go out here. Nice. And raise the bridge. Run, 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 run. Ramp off it. Yes. And we'll back up. Like this. Perfect. Good. Happy. And park that there. That bridge is asking for some GTA plus 10 stunt bonuses when we ramp off it, but we're not doing that. And I think that's about right. Yes? We just step off. We just step off. Okay. So that means then we need to some way figure out how we can get that, jump into the speedboat, drive around, pick that up, and then come here. The problem is that, as you can see... This is high-sided. Okay, well, there is solutions to that problem. So we'll keep redecorating it a little bit. Ah, we're out of shotgun. Okay. Can I crouch? I can crouch. But we've only got limited flamethrower. Blowtorch, rather. Ah, well, that's provided the sort of ramp that I wanted. The question is, can a speedboat get up that? You don't know until you know. Let's try it. So that's going to be the... That's going to be the way forward, I think. It might not be. We might have to try something else. The advantage is we always have many other vehicles to dump in there and make a different type of ramp. So we'll head up to here. Just realise that this is actually emitting light. If I just belt it one, it does go out and it stops all the light around it. Wow. I mean, you can see all that lovely lighting there. And then it goes out. Nice. Anyway, if we were to start here, because that's what we're thinking. So we'd grab that, jump out, and then run to this. Start that lamppost in the way. It would be better if it was... Where's the window? There. Better if the boat was like here. Let me get this out of the way. And I have a bit of a plan. It might not work. Almost certainly won't work, but you know, we'll try it. So. Take the entire dock out. Take the entire dock out. Would this work? Because there's loads of rock under it, I'm going to go with no. See, there's all these rocks underneath it. But I still want it pointing that way. Well, what if I can take this part of the dock out? That's taking part of the dock out. But it's also still attached. So, and now it's floating. Even better. Even better. Because this is our ramp. Right. So we're going to... Oh, can we landboard it? We might be able to landboard it. Like stand on it and push it. Go full Half-Life 2. Or Gary's mod. Which I used to spend many an hour doing. Oh, I was going to say, don't think I broke it. Right, I'm just going to push it from here. It's not working. Okay, I'll just have to lift it. We have the power of a locomotive. So, there we go. So we've made a ramp. Not intentionally, but we've made a ramp. I'm just looking on the top left. You might not be able to see it, but is that a turret up there? It's actually bigger when we look at it from the corner. Anyway, let's bring this over. Swim across. Just keep pushing it. Rotating it around when necessary. Don't want to smash it off something, and is that? Something to pick up. Ah. A beer bottle, which is transparent as well. That was a portable console that we got some money for. Good. And this will be used to ramp up. Although, as I've mentioned, there is a hierarchy of materials. So what may happen is I hit it hard with a speedboat, the speedboat continues going straight forward, this crumples, and then I ended up going full force Mach 3 into the side of a metal ship. But you don't know until you know. Darn it. Just dropped in there. Hang on, can we pick this up from here? Crouch. Only just, but we can. Let's bring it up. Gently. And get it on board. It's on board. Right. Put it down there. Sort of right. Just a little bit more in the water. But I don't want it... Oh, it's actually floating. But it should catch on the edge there. Which it is. Okay. This is... I was going to say good, but we all know it's ludicrous. Alright, so we just need to turn this boat around. And then we will give it a try. I'm not anticipating great things, I must confess. I think my reach is exceeding my grasp on this one. Climb up the ladder. Go over there. Look round. Oh, should we turn the water on first? Whoa! Okay, that's got all the go fuel in it. So, we can confirm 0 chill on a speedboat. Also, it really does not like turning. It's got the turning circle of an oil tanker. That's going to provide me... That's going to be all kinds of problems then. Right. Alright, well, we've committed now. I should have really tried the vehicle out before doing this. Back it up to here. Put its stern in. There we go. And let's try this. So, to clarify, the objective is to get the 3 primary items and leave, which are in yellow, and go to green. We have one up here. We've got a speedboat there. If we wanted to, pick that up, jump in the speedboat, crash into this as fast as possible, jump over there, get that one, job done. But instead, we're going to try and pick that one up, jump in the speedboat, as fast as we can, all the way down, under the bridge, over to here, pick that one up, speed as fast as we can around, ramp into the side of the boat here, this trawler, pick that one up, pick the other two up, and then leave. I think, like I say, we're just a little bit too far off, but we'll see. It does recommend, before you do anything, to quick save, so I think we will do that. This may be possible, it might not be, it might be a case of iteration and trial and error and improving execution, but let's see. Quick save, sip of beverage, for good measure, and wish me luck. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can see at the countdown at the top there, in the speedboat, maximum speed, maximum effort, over here, turning it around very quickly, stopping it here, getting out, jumping over, got that one, yes, get back in the speedboat, crash into the side of that, completely messed the run up, keep going, keep going, keep going, it's still seaworthy, we have 30 seconds, turn round, the boat's sinking, the boat's all kinds of sinking, right, we have 30 seconds, and here we go, it is working, it's not working, it is still working, did I pick it up? I did, jump off this. Pick up that one. Pick up that one. And there we are. That is complete, and it's now going to show you a quick version of what we've done. Mission time 24 minutes and 22 seconds. Time left to do the run is 18.1 seconds. And you can see we had a little bit of a problem there. One of the boats sadly was, I would say, slightly compromised. We went under the water a little bit, which slowed us down quite considerably there. The ramp, I am happy to say, did sort of function, and then we had a little bit of a problem getting out. We picked that up, jumped over the edge, jumped over that one, and then in there. So I think we could have improved that run. Firstly, better driving. You know, I messed it up, but on a serious note, that one where we're getting up to there, I don't think we need to come that close to the boat. I reckon I could have jumped out my boat, I exited the pilot seat, grabbed the GPS from the other one without having to board it. I think we were close enough. That means we would have had a better turning circle, which means we wouldn't have crashed into that other boat and compromised our current one, which means faster speed to this area, which means we could ramp up that better, pick up that GPS, jump over, and then I will probably, on reflection, move those last two objectives a little bit further forward so they were in a more of a straight shot. I reckon if we were lucky and we did all of those things, we may be able to shave 5-10 seconds off. Either way, continue. That has been a successful mission, and that is basically Teardown. Your other missions, as I said, can include things like having to... Ooh, what's this? It's a new item. A plank tool. Planks can be used to build primitive ramps. You can also attach objects with planks to lift or drag heavy items. Oh, and build planks to build complex structures. So what sort of things can I do with this, with the planks? So I've got eight planks. Can I? Don't see if I can place the planks anywhere. Oh, so we could do that. So we can basically draw planks. Okay, well, I did say, I think I mentioned at the start that one of the tools that I really want to see was like a grapple system, so I could latch onto one item and attach it to the other. Like, say for example, if I wanted to tow that, attach the front of the truck to that and use it like a winch system. Maybe that's added in the future. Maybe it's something that is on the game now, but I don't think so. Certainly the planks don't seem to. Maybe they are that. Yeah, they are. Okay, fair enough. I take it all back. Well, yeah, that's. But that's. See, but it's more very. Good grief! Look at the sides of that vehicle. It's getting absolutely hammered. Yeah, it seems to be more rigid. Well, I mean, you would expect that, wouldn't you? It'd be nice to give you a little bit of a better understanding of exactly what's being connected. Maybe highlight them, but boom, there we go. Anyway, I'm not going to show you any more of that. I think that is a fair representation of the sort of thing that you are asked to do, and only one way of achieving them. As I said, it's about checking out your environment, understanding the materials and the properties involved, and then trying to optimize your solution in order to get the best time as possible with as many objectives as you possibly can. Sometimes there isn't a certain time trial. Sometimes it's a case of just you've got enough time. You know, there was a mission I did earlier that was to dump safes in the water. We had unlimited time to do that, so I was fairly happy with that. That is all kinds of broken. Obviously, we do get things like that where they're not connected. These are, you know, well, to be fair, something like that I would have completely expected in other games. So seeing that here, it makes me go, yeah, well, you know, that's pretty much how others do it as well. But, you know, this is only, after all, an early access. From what we've got at the moment, it is an amazing achievement to get this, even at this stage. And I can only imagine this being improved and things being obviously added as it progresses on. In terms of any sort of any sort of criticism I can level at, it's all major. It's just a fun game. It does tax your system, as I said, but there's no, well, that's not even been hidden on the store page, so we can sort of totally understand that. I would, like I said, like to see loads of different tools, but, you know, there may be more in the future. This is a first impressions only. First impressions are extremely positive, and I'm very, very much enjoying it. Looking forward to trying a lot more of the other maps to get different vehicles and things like that, and seeing what other tools are available. Also, I think it would be good to see what other people's solutions are. So hopefully in the future, maybe get readouts on what other people have done. There's many games that do that. The things that spring to mind are things like there's Actronics games where they say other people have done this, and they give you a certain level of, well, this is the average, this is the best, this is the worst, you know, and it's something to aim for. Maybe even check out like GIFs, for example, of what other people have accomplished to give you ideas, all just to feed into that sort of creativity side of it. Either way, that is a little bit of Teardown. If you want to see more, then by all means. Oh, that's a really hard TV. Wow. I mean, it's a nice, you know, it's a CRT TV, big back, so I mean, you know, they don't build them like they used to. Either way, that is a little bit of Teardown. Like I say, if you want to see more, then by all means let me know in the comments. If you have any solutions for or suggestions for solutions that we have done on that last mission, if you say, you know, we could have done this, that and the other, then by all means let me know in the comments. It would be nice to know what you would have done different. And yeah, overall, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.